gas in my E-Class Benz. I caught the S600 through the AMG. Mashing up the block that can't see through tents. Why my G-Wagon gotta be so dipped? All I ever wanted was a brand new Benz, so I could ride 4 deep, just me and my friends. I used to be flat broke, now I got ends. First thing I did was go buy me a Benz. Look, I'm leaving.
Hey, what's up, Star Status? It's 3D the Rap Star, aka is the Benz Man. And in today's video, I got the AMG GT63S. All right, now, should you still buy one of these things, like, let's go ahead and just check out the overall look of it. So right now, look, if you can tell, yes, it's very dirty. So what does that mean? We run the car. Okay, check it out. Woo, look at that brake dust. But this is a high quality vehicle. Y'all got to remember, this is not the GT53 and this is not the GT63. It is the GT63 Performance S performance package. So now stay tuned into the vehicle. So first we're just going to go over it. I'm just going to show you how the car looks. Then next we're going to talk about the problems that we had over the time of having this thing. Just look, y'all know I don't clean the cars to give you the you know, for a video. We get the raw footage. It's dirty. Why? Because we've been driving the car, we've been running the car. Like, look where it's parked now, in some grass. We're using this car for what it is meant to be. All right, now aesthetically, this thing is pleasing to the eye. From this car just stems from AMG being in control, being able to make their own. Well, it's still a coupe considered by them, but with 4 doors. So it was in their hands. They had the driver's seat to make the car and kind of do what they want with the car. So overall, look wise, I give this thing a 10 out of 10.
Oh my God! Wow!
Road presence. If you look around, like, just look at this angle. This thing is just gorgeous, really, from any angle I kind of take it. So looks alone, it's a 10 for me, 10 out of 10. But you got to know the model you're getting. So even if you was to get a 63, they have a 63 version of this car without the S. So it'll just be like that, which is still a nice car. That's an AMG GT63, but that S just takes it up another notch. Now, if you are planning on tuning this car, you don't need the S version. You can tune it and it will be faster than a S if you just get a normal one, a regular 63. Now, if you get a 53, look wise, nothing really changed. It's just, you know, with AMG, even with Mercedes, nothing really changes on these cars but the motor. That's where your 53 or 43 is not a V8. So I want y'all to know that it's not a V8. All right, y'all, let's see if we can hear it inside the car. So there is a thing that you can do when you are on the inside. So you hold either pedal down, push on the brake, and start it up. Let's see if I can do it with the phone in my hand. So it's going to be at a weird angle. But you see how it's lighting up? I don't know if the camera can see that, but it's saying go ahead and start this thing. Let's do it. Woo, I don't know if you can hear that from in here. Ooh, so y'all hear that? It might be hard to talk over it. Sound beastie. So we did get a tune on it. We got a tune and down pipes. All right, y'all, what's footage without hearing it, right? Can't do too much, though. Look, y'all can still hear it popping from over there. Hey, I'm gonna just let y'all know, driving this thing is amazing. This is definitely a super coupe, y'all. Woo! Hear those down pipes, those shifts? Listen to that thing. So now my bro had this thing a little bit going over 2 years now, and it has been solid. This is a 2020 model. I believe he got it about roughly 2 to 3 years ago, but so far, so good. No problems. And we run this car. Like, just look again. I'll show you guys once again. Just look how, woo. Now that's caked on there. So it's in desperate need for a clean, but believe it or not, y'all, going on 2 years, he hasn't had any problems with this thing. We actually tuned it. The only thing I could tell you is we tuned this car and we tried to put, I wouldn't necessarily say cheap gas. Let's just say you should really only stick to like Chevron and high quality gas, because especially with a tune, it could kind of mess it up in a way. But other than that, this car has been a champion. My bro love it so far, really good. So that's on reliability. So y'all can be happy there. You can breathe. Go get one of these things knowing, you know, your first couple of years, nothing's gonna happen to it. Real gorgeous car. And one of the most things talked about is, do you need the S or the non-S? The S just give you the extra things you will want on the car. If you want the full spec, the full version of the car, then get the S version. If you don't get the S version, you kind of really would not be that mad. The 63 still moves. You put a tune on there, it's quick. And one thing I do want to tell y'all is people are faking these cars. Okay, what do I mean by that? Some people were buying 43s and 53s because they were saying it's just too expensive, and then they're rebadging it as a 63. So don't go and be in a race and be like, oh, those things are slow. No, you might have raced a clone or a debadged 43 or 53, and they redid the pipes or the badging as a 63S. So just keep that in mind. All right, y'all, let's check out the inside of this thing. Oh, man. Whoo. Inside is where it gets almost like it's not real. Just look at this. Like, the steering wheel is just gorgeous on this thing. The carbon, like, oh man, and it's in there. It's in there. Look at the stitching. Woo, the stitching is nice. Like, look at the screens. Like, this is really all you need. Carbon, wrapped around in carbon. The stitching, the two-tone, the black and red. I love this color of the red. I love this color of the red. Like, I don't know, it just give it a like a special touch. You got the suede Lee. Got the suede headliner, the Alcantara headliner on this thing. Spec'd out. And don't forget, y'all, on some of these, they don't come with the high end. So you always got to remember, on a Mercedes, certain packages that come on the car. Ooh, like just from here, just check out the package. The color of the red interior on this one is what I really like the most. Man, just the way it looked, the color contrast of the inside. And not only that, who would have thought on the AMG you would get the, hold on, wait, y'all, I didn't do it right. Just, it do the work for you. Voila, on the opening, you see that window? Does it on its own. All right, y'all, now I'm not gonna lie, the color of this thing, I think Mercedes in silver, white, black, like they just look gorgeous. Really any color, you can't take away from the styling of this car. This car is a beauty to look at, like just from everything, it just looks good. But remember, y'all, look at those brakes. This thing, on this thing, the brake dust is gonna get, it's just gonna stack up. It's gonna stack up like crazy. But all right, Charles, so conclusion, if you are looking to buy one of these things, I'm going to say go ahead. Even if you wait a little further, the market's going to get maybe a little bit better on them, but the price is still high. You still may be better off with a 43 for 53 if price is an option, but you want the look of the car and you don't care about it being V6. They don't cheap you out. Otherwise, everything on the inside, you can still get Designo color paints on them. You still get a lot of this nice stuff that you will get on this one. You just, you know, you're just not getting that motor. But what best way to back up the motor is by having the looks of this beauty. Like, just look at it. Land shark, it's just striking to the eye to look at. It's almost like seeing it coming down the street. Like, what is that? But very beautiful car. You know, I would recommend, if you are in the market looking for one of these, go ahead and scoop it up. But like I said, if you are looking for, you don't care about it being a V8, you can still get a lot of the options. Just make sure you look at what you're getting on the car. Even just having it sit here with the wing just like this, like, even that just looks nice. It just looks next level. All right, y'all, and here's the key difference. I'm so glad they upgraded from this key. We had that key forever to this new style key. Really nice. Go ahead and show it off a little bit more. Really nice. Looks next level. Look like they put some thought into it. I like the color. Look at that reflection. Yep, so just driving this thing is fun, y'all. It's real nice. It's an experience you need to have. That's how a Super Coupe's supposed to sound. But we did get it cleaned up, y'all, so signing off, night and day difference, right? Benz, man.